So I think one of the most important things they don't advocate for where we go our generation is networking, and I don't think there's enough emphasis on networking.
Oh yeah.
Because if you go to any event, if you go to any place, or if you go to any gathering of people, you find so many people. I've been reading this book, and this guy says that opportunities don't float around.
No,
on clouds or in air. They're firmly attached to people. So if you're looking for an opportunity, you're looking for people. So yeah, and now I think when people go to events, you just find them keeping quiet.
I mean, just say that without looking at goose pimples. Yeah. You show that that's a real point.
It's profound.
That's a real point. I agree, but the money I want is in your pocket.
Exactly.
The money doesn't float around. So if the money I want is in your pocket, I need to find you and tell you the solution. And that's networking. I totally agree.
And every time during my conferences and my workshops, I was moving my books and other materials for sale. But when I'm making my presentation, I tell people, you know what? Each one of you there have my money. You've got my money. What it only takes, you need something from me.
Exactly.
So I always tell people, everything you need on earth, whether money or relationship, even a wife, your wife is with somebody right now.
Interesting.
Somebody is dating your wife.
Oh man.
So you just need to know.
Oh no.
But it take your courage to move on and get your wife away from somewhere. I love what Les Brown says. He says life is a fight for territory. If you don't fight for what you don't want will automatically take over.
Very true. And networking is a rule.
And networking is a rule. So even here, connecting to people, you're networking. So that eventually what you want or what you're looking for is with someone. So I always tell people, you know what? The best thing is to be nice to people.
Interesting.
Nice people win on earth. At times I call you fool, but remain nice. Because when you're nice, you please the fools. When you're nice, it's a brilliant.
Interesting. I mean, I've heard about being nice, but that's a topic for another discussion. Being nice. Do nice people really win their life? And they use for their friends? But to come back to networking, I strongly believe that I am who I am because of people. And I met these people through networks. I met Chris. Then Chris talked about me, to someone else and then to someone else. But the real rule here is not even that they talked about. They talked about something I can do. So if you're out there and you want to network, you're out there and you want to get to know people, I think the first thing is you must have something to offer.
Exactly.
And this is why people fail in networking. They have nothing to offer. When I have something to offer, I don't have to come and put it on your face. I just have to stand there and it radiates. And people say, if public speaking, Ojijo. People say, no, IT branding, no. People just see it as a solution. So I think the first rule to networking is have something to offer. Come to the table with something. Don't come empty-handed.
And I also think, in addition to that, what would be really useful is if you do go to network with a group of people, I think while you're going to offer them something, people always go, oh, I don't have anything to offer. Then fine, ask the person what his problem is. Don't ask him directly what your problem is. Ask him about the challenge he's having in his business. People like to talk about stuff that's bothering them. And also I think more than that, what would be really useful is if you go to someone, I know it takes a lot of courage, but if you go to an event, you don't just walk up to someone and say, hello, my name is... Feel it in your mind, play it out, let them be someone you know in your mind, like a friend you've met. Because if I walked up to you right now and I told you, if I'd never met you, any of you, and I walked up to you and I said, hey, man, how is it going? Sure. Instantly, how are you going to react to me? You're going to react like a stranger, you're going to react the same way you react as if you knew me. Because think about it for a second. If you're walking around and the guy walks to you, he's like, hey, what's up? How are you?
You're likely to wave back.
You're likely to wave back.
But you wave back.
Yeah, exactly.
And you say, weird, but you wave back. Interesting. So you're saying there's more than just wanting to do it, more than just having something to offer.
Yes.
Also be in the zone.
Exactly. Be in the zone.
Actually, he's right. Yes. There's a time I was training a group of network marketing people. Yes. And I told them when we talk about networking, there are two words there. There's a net and there is work going on. Look at that. Interesting. So when you bring up this axle of the net, It's until they are networked. And you know, with technology, hence they're networked. Until they come up together and are working towards a common goal.
Interesting.
So it brings me back to the point of networking. What kind of network are you bringing? Is it a productive?
What are you bringing to the table?
What are you
like you said,
exactly.
what problem are you solving?
What
are you offering also?
Exactly. For example, if I'm to network with you, there is something I'm going to need from you.
Exactly.
Benefit.
Exactly. And you want to give him something.
To give you something.
It's a give and take.
So in network, one, it must be worked out. Work should be going on in every network. And at the end of it all, in a network, you must produce results. Either friendship, or product, or business.
Money.
Money is what I love.
There you are. Networking. Brand yourself. Be nice. Be in the zone. Work. Make sure there's a result coming out. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think, in my opinion, that people are supposed to make mistakes as fast as they can if you want to achieve success. See, if you want to do something, and you wait so much and you're scared of trying this option or that option because you're afraid of failing. I believe people shouldn't be afraid. I believe they should fail as fast as possible. And then do something else.
And overhead.
Yes.
I totally agree. I think that people always say that I'll start when I'm very good, I'll start when I'll write a book when I've graduated, when I'm a CEO, I mean, I saw you have a book, he's an author, I'm an author. I will go for that interview when I've already worked for 2 months, and I can get that job, I will seduce that woman when I'm tall enough, when I'm blue pairs of shoes, You don't work like that. I totally agree with Chris. You need to start, do and learn. I call it do and learn. You need to do and learn.
And also, I know in one of your talks you're talking about how, people they have to start with something. You have to have something. You're going to start. You can't start from zero. Exactly. And I notice most people make the excuse because everybody wants to be successful. People claim they don't have anything, except people really do have things. They do. They do. You just don't look at them. I mean, you have a skill. You could be a public speaker. You could be bold. You could be a very, very good.
Well, the greatest skill on earth, you have a friend. We are friends. We are people we can ask, hey, how can I do this? Hook me up. I think that's the greatest gift we have in the universe.
Actually, when you talk about failure and succeeding, I look around, the best way to succeed is to first fail.
Interesting.
Because when you fail, you get to know the path to success.
Oh, yes. I'm not going to say I'm going to make more.
You're not going to make it.
Unless it's true.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you move on, you get to realize that, I know we've heard of the great word that what stops most people is the start that stops most people.
Interesting.
You see that? So if we don't start anything as we can, you really won't, you'll be stopped by the start. There's a time I love the story when I was working for my boss and he told me to drive up country to Arua. And he asked me, Philip, when have you ever driven up country such kilometers? I said no. He told me, then you can't drive. I said no, I think I'll drive. Then later told me, no, boss, I think I've ever driven up country. I really have. So yeah, show me a driving permit. I really did. When I came back, I told him, you know what? I'd actually never driven up country. And I told him, you know what? The best way to drive long distance is by driving long distance.
Interesting.
If you want to learn how to drive long distance, it's by
drive long distance.
Interesting. That's a very brilliant.
And that's what keeps us. So the best way to start is to start.
I mean, I tell guys when I do public speaking training, if you want to speak. Yeah. I mean, if you want to learn how to kiss a woman,
kiss. The best way to learn how to kiss is when you
exactly. I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah, there's a proverb in Russia. I don't know if it's the Russian to say if you want to be happy, be happy.
But to be happy,
be. Yeah. But I remember from his discussion, I've been thinking about this. They've been talking about people. I remember I went to a discussion last week. People were talking about, okay, you have 10,000 shillings. So that's your business idea. And everybody was saying, oh, 10,000 shillings is small. And there's this guy, the guy who's leading the Archive project in Uganda. And they tell him, okay, you have 10,000 shillings. Tell us your business idea. He says, and break it down. He says, I'll take that 10,000 shillings and I'll put your time on my phone. And I'll call someone. And I'll connect. He says the investment will be in airtime, so you just start anywhere at any time. I think people need to learn this. People need to anything.
Exactly.
Okay? You just have to choose what you have.
Exactly. Thanks, Chris, man. This has been a good discussion.
Yes.
I think this is the way to go. It's been a discussion about success, and that's what you have. Catch up next time.